This is CBS News Miami.
Right now on CBS News Miami, history in New York City. Donald Trump in court as the first ever criminal trial of a former United States president gets underway. Trump is charged with trying to illegally cover up alleged affairs, including one with an adult film star. CBS News Miami's Jared Hill is live outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan with the latest developments. Jared.
Back to you.
All right, Jared. Yeah, it sounds like tensions are definitely high right outside of that courtroom. Thank you for the very latest. Well, we are following breaking news closer to home here. A shooting investigation underway right now in Lauderdale Lakes. Our Ted Scouten is live at that scene. Hey, Ted, what's going on out there?
Yeah, Austin, the scene is pretty much wrapping up right now. Live in Lauderdale Lakes, Ted Scouten, CBS News Miami. All
right, Ted, yeah, just imagine stopping for your coffee this morning and this all unfolding there. Thank you so much for that live report. Well, happening now, crews are keeping a very close eye on what is left of a brush fire here in West Miami-Dade. Chopper 4 over the scene here at Southwest 137th. This is near 8th Street. This was a short time ago. You can still see it is very hazy out there. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench is live in West Miami-Dade with the latest on this ongoing firefight. Hey, Peter. All right, let's get a live look outside here. And unfortunately, there's just no help from Mother Nature this afternoon. It's a nice, clear, dry day across South Florida. Next weather meteorologist, Lisette Gonzalez, we want to talk about those winds because, unfortunately, it seems like the nice forecast isn't really helping with what's going on out there with those winds.
Right. The fact that it's dry is the part that is not helpful.
Love it for us. Thank you. Well, smoke and flames taking over a North Miami-Dade mobile home overnight. Firefighters rushing to Northwest 55th Court. You can see heavy smoke coming from the roof of one of those mobile homes there. Now, Miami-Dade Fire Rescue says a few people inside have minor burns. They were actually treated there at the scene. The Red Cross is now helping those impacted by this fire, and the cause of it, well, that remains under investigation. Well, a bit of good news out there now. The coast is clear. Traffic is flowing if you're leaving Key Biscayne and getting off the Rickenbacker Causeway. But you should expect some delays out there. There is construction taking place on that ramp to get you onto I-95 and US 1 as you leave. However, the ramp to northbound I-95 appears to have reopened. This is video from Chopper 4 a short time ago. You can see traffic is moving. Now, it was a really different sight last night. Many of you actually called us about this massive backup. Can you imagine being stuck in that on the weekend? Only in Dade posting these videos. Drivers reported being stuck for hours. By the way, this construction is expected to last about 2 months. Well, now at 12:09, the White House is reiterating the U.S. commitment to defend Israel. This following Iran's unprecedented air assault on the U.S. ally over the weekend. But the Biden administration is also warning against escalation. Welcome back. Police in Sydney, Australia are confirming a 15-year-old has been arrested after stabbing a bishop inside a church. And this all during a televised religious service. A video on social media showing the attacker approaching the bishop and then repeatedly stabbing him in the head and upper body. Members of the congregation rushing to the bishop's aid. At least 3 others were hurt in all of this, and no word yet on a motive for this attack. Let's get to a story we brought to you. It's breaking news this morning. 2 officers killed in a shootout in upstate New York. Officers had tracked down a stolen vehicle when shots were suddenly heard. A Syracuse officer and a deputy, along with the suspect, were shot and brought to a hospital where all of them were pronounced dead. It was a somber scene early this morning outside that hospital. The officer who was killed had been on the job for about 3 years. The slain deputy was, quote, seasoned and very well liked in his community. That's according to the sheriff. The Syracuse mayor calling it a dark day for his city. Well, new details this afternoon into the deadly collapse of Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge. The FBI and the Coast Guard is now conducting a criminal investigation. According to a person familiar with the matter, the investigation will focus on the circumstances leading up to it and whether all federal laws were followed. FBI agents are currently aboard the cargo ship. They're conducting court-authorized law enforcement activity.
Warmer by the weekend, highs in the upper 80s.
All right, looking good, Lisette. Well, if you are looking for a special gift for mom this Mother's Day, Adrian Kiss has found it. In today's CBS Deals, there's a digital photo frame that can be updated from almost anywhere. All right, welcome back. You probably won't be happy about this, but it is tax day, and now you have just hours left to file a return or request an extension, or you might have to pay a fee. Now, it's possible to request an automatic 6-month extension for free. Now, that's through an IRS partner on the agency's website. The deadline for that is today, and it involves paying estimated taxes. Now, for those of you finishing things up today, experts urge taxpayers to make sure they're entering information correctly. So make sure you double check all of it. Also today, it is the last day eligible Verizon wireless users can sign up for money from a legal settlement. The funds are for customers who use Verizon services between January of 2016 and November of last year. Now they can get up to $100 by signing up online or through the mail. The lawsuit alleges Verizon deceptively charged fees, which the company denies. That's a wrap for CBS News Miami here at noon. Of course, more news is on the way at 5, 6, and 7. Have a great Monday.